Romania's political scene. Let me catch you up because a lot has happened. Back in May 2025, Romania elected a new president, Nicu Surdan. He's made it crystal clear. Romania is sticking with the West. Think tighter NATO ties, more defense spending. Actually, he's bumping it up to about 3.5% of Romania's GDP, which is even higher than NATO's usual target. That's alongside plans to pump more money into things like infrastructure and cybersecurity. It's all about making Romania stronger and safer. But here's the tricky part. Romania's budget deficit is huge, about 9.3% of GDP. Dan wants to slash it to 7.5%. That means cutting roughly 6 billion euros from public spending. Easier said than done, right? And to get any of this moving, he's got to build a solid coalition in parliament. A team that actually agrees on what to do. That's still a work in progress. Meanwhile, the Prime Minister's seat has been just as busy. Marcel Ciolacu, the old PM, stepped down after his party lost the presidential race. Cătălin Predoiu filled in for a bit. But as of June 18th, Ilie Bolojan is officially Romania's new Prime Minister. Now there's a technocratic working group, kind of a brain trust, from the four coalition parties, figuring out exactly where to make those tough spending cuts. We're talking about freezing public sector wages, maybe even pensions. Around 35 billion, or about 7 euros billion, needs to go. All of this is happening against a pretty wild backdrop. Last year's presidential election? Annulled. Why? Allegations of Russian interference through social media. That set off months of protests. Huge ones, with both far-right and pro-democracy groups taking to the streets from December all the way to May. Eventually, the country went back to the polls in May 2025. And Nicu Surdan took the win over George Simion, a right-wing candidate. But politics isn't the only thing heating up. On June 7th, over 30,000 people marched in Bucharest, Romania's biggest pride event ever, demanding civil unions and more protection for LGBTQ+ rights. This came in the middle of a surge in far-right rhetoric, counter-protests from conservative religious groups, and even vandalism against LGBTQ+ organizations. It's clear that Romanian society is in a moment of real tension and change. Now, the markets liked Dan's win, at least for now. The Romanian leu got stronger, bond yields dropped, and the stock market saw a healthy bump. But it's not all smooth sailing. S&P Global, the ratings agency, warns that politics in Romania could still be messy, with coalition infighting making real reforms hard to pull off. Plus, those austerity plans? Unions and experts are already warning that people might not take kindly to frozen wages and cutbacks. So, what's next for Romania? A pro-Western pivot, tough economic choices, and a society negotiating its future. All at once. I'll be watching.